Hello, hello, hello. My lovely sim racing buddies, how are you? Get ourselves into the necessary split. Yeah. It's not. Split one, split two, split three. That's where we are. Oh my god, it's night time. It's only bloody night time. Who wants SR, Ian? We're not worried about SR. We don't care about that sort of thing. It's a night race the whole way, Ian. It's a night race. Well, let's get out and do a couple of laps then, shall we? Oh, get set up on. Are we worried about practice? Are we worried? Yeah, go on, better, don't we? Pop that down there, pop that one up there a little bit. Yes, Ian, 3 hours. I think I must be mad. But if we can keep it clean, keep it on the track, we're door number 6, which would suggest we should be a reasonable pace within this split. It could be a good race. Hello, David. Are you ready for this evening's entertainment? I say entertainment in the loosest of words. Marcian, good evening. Make sure you all pop over and see the other guys as well. So Freddie's streaming. Freddie, unfortunately for him, is in split 1. He's like door number 35 or something in split 1. And Marley is in the same split as me. So Mr. Gibbons. So do pop over into their streams and say hello. Don't stay too long and come back to this one. Yes, Ian, I know. Jeff dropped me a message on Discord earlier. I have to say it seems a little bit harsh. But I guess deliberate contact, should I say? Warrants a 28-day ban. Whether I agree with it or not.
Yellow flag is up, watch out in front.
Is that a good thing, Martin? I'm not sure.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Yes, David, exactly that. It doesn't feel right, but them's the rules. Hello, Angus. Yes, I shall be popping in to say oopsie. Hello to Freddie myself in a minute. Once Collie's out of the way. Just to wish him luck. As I was just saying, Angus, sadly Freddie's in split one. I mean, he's quick, but those guys in split one are absolutely disgustingly fast. When I jumped onto the practice server earlier, and Freddie was only did about 4 or 5 laps. Freddie was 8/10 ahead of me, but I was in the 145s with 76 litres of fuel on board. So if that's a reflection of how this evening's going to go, I think that'll be alright. If we can avoid contact and keep banging in 145s, depending of course on whether there's people in this split that shouldn't be split 3 drivers, which does happen. We will see. I always have fun, Angus, always. And this is my favourite track. It's a slightly different proposition in the dark. There is one braking point in particular which is quite hard to spot. And that would be this one that's coming up down here. With that one. There's a tiny little strip of concrete in the grass on the right that I use, and it's quite difficult to spot at night. Freddie doesn't ignore you, Ian. Or maybe he does. But he gets more people in the chat than I do. Look, I've only got 4 of you in here. It's easy to keep up with you boys. I've got my drink for the evening, which I'll be sipping on as we go. I've emptied myself. So you can all talk to each other anyway, and we're all friends in here. So yes. So our particular target for the evening is here, Mr. Gibbons, aka Marley Diesel. But it's always Freddie's fault, isn't it, Martin? Just a glass of Coke, mate. Just so I can get through. You know, my 2 biggest challenges for the evening is going to be not wetting myself and not getting cramp in my left foot. I am seriously looking forward to this, though. It should be so much fun. But as we know, races that you're really looking forward to can go horribly wrong very early on. Yes, it is just out of the fridge, a bit flat, bottle's been open for a couple of days, but I can live with that. Mrs. Poop is taking herself out for the evening. So Mini Poop is fending for himself in his room. He's on his PlayStation, so fingers crossed it doesn't play havoc with the stream at any point, because I'm going to struggle to restart the stream if I'm mid-race. No, Ian, it's same stint, 48-minute stints. Oh, Freddie got a little bit of rain. That will level things out a little bit. So yeah, so the thing for the evening is we have 48-minute stints. So that blew my theory about potentially doing 1-hour stints. So no matter what happens, it's going to be a 3-stopper. So we'll do our best to put those in bang on 45 minutes. And as with all these endurance races, if you can keep it on the grey bit, avoid any contact and avoid any pit penalties, you're going to finish all right. Right, so we've got 15 minutes of quali. So let's stick ourselves 21 litres in there. Put the brake back up to there because I didn't like that much. We'll drop that down one. Let's go back to tyres, 27.1. That might be a bit hot. Aim to get them at 27 all round. Temperature's dropped, so let's go back in there again. Pump them up one, and one. Hey Jay, thank you mate. Yeah, 3 hours of Watkins in the dark. Alright, let's get out here and see what we can do. We're door number 6, so our ELO would suggest we should do okay. And I believe that I'm faster at Watkins than my ELO would suggest, so we will see. Jay, it's in the dark's more fun. I'd wish it was raining, to be honest. I mean, night races should be a bit quicker, really.
Slow car ahead.
Oops. Ten laps, Jay, is that all? I thought Watkins was a popular track. It is for me, I love it. When it's the weekly race on LFM, it's the 1 week that my ELO goes up. I've been up to 2k twice in my life. Both times it was a week after a Watkins event. Sorry guys, forgot it was the warm-up lap.
There's a slow car up ahead.
It does feel a bit like that, David. It's the same for Freddie as well. Freddie is nuts for this track. The one thing I don't like is the fact that I've got the King of Watkins written on the back of my car. Whoever lines up behind me in the pit or on the starting grid when I'm P18 and they're P19 must be looking at the back of my car thinking, who does he think he is?
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Yeah, tucked in there. Alright, let's see if we can get a bit of a banker in. It's a relatively cool track. I think it was green. So getting into the 44s might be a push. Low 45 should be the aim, I think. It had nothing to do with me, David. It was Rarish who did my livery. The Sim Cafe, it was all their fault. Started calling me the King of Watkins.
There's a slow car ahead.
It's a good track, Joe, once you get the hang of it. It's got a lovely flow to it. As with most tracks though, you you reach your peak, reach your optimum, and then it's always a battle to try and get better. We've done a 146 flat, we need to be getting close to a second off of that at least. Good evening, Tone.
Yellow flag, be careful. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Don't get him away.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Hey, 46.5 is alright, Jay. You're quicker than that, though. Do a few more laps, you'll be in the 45s comfortably. That's the second I was after. A little bit of draft, we'll take that.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap. Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Ooh. Ooh, he says in a big P1. Go on. Up down a few litres. How long we got? Not long. Down to P2. 144.7. No, it's all solo time. There's a bit of a window there. Can we get out? I don't know whether we can. Can we get out ahead of car 5? No. Alright, gonna have to wait for car 4, I think. Come on, car 4, hurry up. I'm not even gonna wait for you.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh, he's yellow flagged it anyway. Right. Nice window behind us. Well, that was a reasonable time for quali. Oh, well, I'm Coach Dave J, through and through, whatever Coach Dave. Did I say Coach J?
Slow car ahead.
Whatever Coach Dave throws at me
Be careful there.
is what I do. I mean, if we could bring home a podium in a 3-hour solo race, I mean, that would be probably my best achievement ever on LFM. Still sat in P2, that's very pleasing. 5 minutes left. That lap time is going to take some beating, I think. Alright, let's see if we can get some green delta. Yes, I've got to be careful, Ian, you're right. Just getting a little bit excited about himself. Three hours is a long time and a lot can happen. So let's just take it one lap at a time, shall we? That's where all the fun and games is, through that bus stop. Be amazed the number of people that think you can go too wide through there. And it never works out.
Slow car ahead.
We're green. Are we green enough?
Well done, mate. This is
Quite.
Russell West.
Over,
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
over a tenth up. These cars ahead might ruin it for me. Didn't even see him on the left. Please don't, please don't. I'm on a pole lap. Just a bit of time there. Better through there, that gets a bit back. You don't have to get out like Ryan, I can't make you either. That's such a shame.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Hello, Warren. Let's let him get ahead. A few seconds. Big gap behind. We're going to have one, maybe 2 laps. I've only got enough for one. Need to make it count. Run out of fuel before the second one. Right, this is it then, chat. This is the push for pole.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Oh, cool, Warren. You watched all 3 of us. Yes, Angus, unfortunately. I thought I got too much of that then.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Get on, Poop. Don't catch him up. I thought I'd left a big enough gap so I wouldn't catch this bloke.
There's a slow car ahead.
Damn it. Damn it.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Ah. I haven't got enough fuel to do another one.
Yellow flag, be careful.
That's disappointing. Well, I say disappointing. I'm in 4th at the minute. Can't be disappointed with that, can I? 2/10. Where's Marley? Oh, he's having a terrible time, down to 35th. Right, Coach Dave is telling me 75 litres for the race. So we'll do what Coach Dave says. Go 75. Go another 75. Give that 2 more actually because of the outlap. Brake pad 2, poop, don't forget. Tyres can be, pop them all up 1. Use current pressures. Right, let's have a look, see where we end up, lads. Yes, I had a chat with Jeff though, Ian. He can take full advantage. He can do some good community stuff, can't he, for the next month? It's not all about LFM after all, is it? Who should I be appointing as a mod, Marcian? Oh, David. Made it quite clear, didn't you? Chat, P4. If one of you could do me a massive favour, jump into Marley's stream, wish him good luck from me. Jump into Freddie's stream, wish him good luck from me. And let me know where Freddie's qualified. Isn't David already a mod? I think YouTube's broken. He should be in blue with a little spanner. Well, Freddie is P18. Is he in split 1? Oh, look at that, David. You're blue and you have a spanner. See what I did there. Right. Here we go then, chat. I'm a little bit nervous, I've got to be honest. You'll be wanting one next month, yeah? Timing yourself out. Right, so are we ready? Don't hit him too hard, he's not a bad lad. I can't afford for you to be giving him a ban. I don't get enough people in my chat. Even if it's just 30 seconds, makes me feel guilty. If I had 1,000 people in the chat, I'd be saying, yeah, ban him for as long as you like. Oh. Right, so are we ready for a 3-hour solo endurance? 3 hours. What have I signed up for? Marley and me are in the same split. Freddie is leagues above us. He's in split 1, we're in split 3. So mission number 1, we've got ourselves a P4 on the outside, which is a little bit horrible. But we've got ourselves a P4, let's make sure we consolidate that, and by the end of lap 1 we are not outside the top 6. Don't mind giving up 1 or 2 spots. The Ferrari does get swallowed up in the long straight. Keep it on the grey bit, avoid any contact, we don't want any damage. Poop might go viral, it's highly unlikely, but he might. Yes, let's try and keep it clean. And if we can do that, Who knows where we'll end up?
30 seconds.
30 seconds to go. Tyre warmers are coming off.
20 seconds.
I don't know what tax did, Ian, but yes, I'll try and avoid it. Or is that you avoiding text for a few laps so I can focus? Thank you, Warren.
Single file.
Don't you boys feel the need to go quiet? I choose to stream. So, therefore I need to accept the fact I've got a chat there to talk to. All part and parcel of streaming. Thank you, Toby. We've had a good qualifier. We're right up at the pointy end of the pack. Alright, Ian, I was hoping nobody noticed it. Apex, thank you very much. Feel like I need a wheel ready. Slide them brakes. That helps get the tyres up to temp. Have a little wiggle. Give a little wiggle. Car facing the right way, check. Car moving forward, check. Yeah. Stop reading stuff you don't know. Pit limiter off. No, it's not. Oh, why are you reading stuff like this? Can't change it anyway. Yeah, Freddie P18 in quality. That's not bad actually. Split one. That's a good effort from Freddie, and he's a good racer. Yeah, the rain is a good leveler, David. That's why. Yeah, that's right, Sam. Good luck to you as well, ducking between all three. Marley's got a lot of work to do. He's qualified down in P30 something, hasn't he?
Going double file.
Right, here we go then. Yeah, Warren's at it as well. Warren's got 3 streams on the go. Alright, let's just hope that there's no heroes behind me that think that they can win it at T1.
Green line. Give it all you got.
Nice. Well done, everybody. Right, T1, that's the first test out of the way. Here comes the second test. Come on, boys, let's not let the leader run away. Too early for all that, Mr. Fry behind me. Right, lap one out of the way. I'm getting a little bit hot and sweaty already. He's gone a bit wide down there. Oh, what? Poor old Freddie. It's not the way you want to start a 3-hour race, is it? Get him thinking about it. Was it a bad one, Warren? Because he destroyed his car. That's such a shame. I already feel like these two are holding me up a touch. Just picking the spot to get past them though. Right, sorry Mr. Beamer, but I think I am up the inside here, yeah. Thank you, David. This bloke ahead keep making some little mistakes, so let's get on the back of him and see if we can take advantage. Oh, this is all very serious, isn't it? We're only 5 minutes in. Oh no, was it that bad?
I know, mate. The fastest step so far.
Was it in the same place? It's a horrible bit. You got lots of cars just coming up this hill here into that left-hander. You have a crash there and it can be carnage. It wasn't Freddie's fault, was it? He was just involved, was he? Just made one of those mistakes I was talking about. As long as he was just caught in it, there hasn't got any silly reports coming or anything like that. It's just such a shame. I know he's been looking forward to this. It's nothing worse than when you're really, really looking forward to a race and it all goes wrong early on. It's so disappointing. Right, Mr. Porsche. If I get this right, you've got a similar move coming. Oh, the Porsche is pretty quick in a straight line, so I might struggle to catch him. Maybe not. Yeah, that's the point. It's a wet race, wasn't it?
Well done, mate. Go on it.
Poopy's gone purple. Pressures are a little bit high, but that's alright. I'm expecting the track temps to cool a touch. Sorry, David, have I let you down, mate? Do you feel a touch disappointed? I wouldn't blame you if you did. This isn't what you tune in for, is it? Are we gaining on the leader here? It feels like it. Just keep an eye on that. 2.1 to the leader. This can't be the first time you've seen me racing at Watkins. I know this is my track. This is the one I love. All the other races on LFM, they're just fillers for me. Yeah, it does, Apex, doesn't it? You're in serious trouble if you've got purple poo. You need to lay off the blackcurrant. We're doing alright, Jay, we're doing alright. It's now 2.2 to the leader, but that's because I've dropped off. So I think that P2 is actually gaining on the leader very slowly. I feel like I'm gaining on him because he keeps making mistakes like that one. Right, we're opening up a nice little gap to the track behind, which is always nice. It's lovely to have a little bit of a cushion. Woof.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That's not ideal, that's cost us both time. Yes, we can go a little bit quicker than that, Jay. Now that we've got a nice open road ahead of us. Thank you, Toby. Just took advantage of him messing up, so we can head down now. Keep an eye on lap ones, or P1's lap times. See if we can't reel him in a bit. So we're at 2.7 seconds. Get round the corner. Whew. Yes, heard about Freddie's incident, Angus, which is a real shame. And yes, we're doing okay. Qualified P4. We've managed to nab a couple of spots. We're just trying to reel the leader in at the minute. But we're doing a very similar lap time, so I need to up my game a touch. Best line through there. That's better coming down there. That gets us on the gas nice and early, that line. We all have a consistent poop, don't we, chaps? Oh, thanks, Toby. Looks like we put in a slightly quicker lap time than the leader this lap. We've reeled him in by a tenth or so. Just keep doing that. 145, so we got a tenth on him. It's not much, but it's a start. Yeah, David, I don't know whatever possessed me to sign up for this. I just got excited when I saw Watkins.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I didn't consider what it might feel like to do 3 hours straight. Wide, damn it. Little bump there, just frightened me a little bit. This is a good race between the top three here. This could turn into something pretty special over the course of the 3 hours. Oh, there's a little hiccup from the leader there. Another few tenths. Hello, what's that? Is that the sun coming up? Oh, it is, yeah, it's 6:45 in the morning. I didn't realise that. I'm going to get a lovely sunrise at some point in this race. So we're going to have to drop those pressures a bit. P3's putting in some lap times, I think. Yeah, there will be a bit of glare, Tone, you're right. How's old Marley getting on? Is he working his way up through the pack yet? Oi. Another mistake from the leader. P23, oh, he's doing alright then. Oh, he started in the pits. Has there been any major carnage in this race behind us? Or has Marley managed to climb his way up through the field? Poor line. It's got to third, it's not the quickest way to do it. Too wide. Come on. Hello, Fran. Tuned in at just the right time, mate. This is a cracking race already. Long way to go yet, though.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
We're still holding on to that purple lap as well, chat. The fastest man on track. Let's go. Oh, what's he done? And to steal someone's phrase, through goes Poopy! This is what you came to watch, chat. P1, baby. Let's not get excited. We're 25 minutes in. Let's see if we can keep banging those laps in and maybe open up a bit of a gap. Would be nice. Get in, Cynic. I think if we can stay within sort of 2/10 of our fastest lap, hopefully we'll gradually pull away from P2. Nice. That'll help. That won't. Get the bus stop right and then mess up the next one. That's no good. The self-proclaimed king of Watkins fan. I should change what's on the back of my car to the king of Watkins split 3. Yes, Angus, P1. Oops, somebody's picked up a stop and go. It's an early pit stop. Oh, ropey last couple of corners. Wank, good evening, sir. Yes, we got the purple lap a few laps ago. Nobody's beaten it yet. Including me, I haven't really got close, to be honest. It'd be nice to post a 44 in there. Look at that sun coming up at 500 gazillion miles an hour. But somebody's flicking on the dimmer switch. That's right, Mank. Don't rub those eyes or start pinching yourself or anything. It is P1. A massive 3-hour long solo race. We are only half an hour in. So a long way to go yet. But it's been a great start. A bit deep there. Good evening, Eric. That wasn't the best lap. That's not going to open up a gap to P2, is it, doing laps like that one? So let's make up for that by putting a good one in here. It's a pretty good T1. Getting a little bit sweaty, chap, don't mind telling you already. Starting to feel the glory. Getting well ahead of myself. Pressures are starting to go up a bit, temperatures are increasing. That's going to be the same for everybody though. Good, Eric. Freddie's still faster than me. Hello, Herb. Poor old Freddie's racing in the rain in split 1. I'm in split 3, no rain on my track. You're feeling a bit better, Herb. I understand you were a little bit under the weather the other night. So Mrs. Source reported. This is no good, is it? P2 made a mistake, and P1 made a mistake, handed me the position. Yes, was it you, Herb, or was it Eric? I'm getting confused. I always get you two mixed up. Mainly because your names start with an E. Doesn't take much to confuse me. Marley's up to P20. Go on, Marley. I'll give you a wave when I lap you. Yes, 480 miles in a day will do that, Herb. You're quite right. It's not the best bus stop again. I feel like I should be doing a much better job than this. Maybe it's the pressures. We can blame those. Well, I think we've opened that gap up 1.7 now. It's more than it was, so very slowly we're pulling away from Peter, I think. We do know that he's prone to a little bit of a wobble every now and then. That's what happens when you pick a Porsche.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Right, we are coming towards the end of stint number 1. I would have to say that so far it's gone swimmingly. It goes in there, see. Alright, only 150 minutes, is that all? What have I signed up for? I'm knackered already. Right, let's get over into there.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Start playing with these tyres. Oh, they're up to P18 for what, Mutley? Yeah, not the best lap.
The car is exiting the pits, watch out.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Back markers is never a good sign. Here we go. Now the race begins. Yeah, go and blame Freddie for everything up. Thank you. Now if you could get in the way of P2 please, that'd be great. Oh, I think he might have done as well. Suddenly it's 5 seconds. Love that. Yeah, I don't know whether that was me, David, or whether that was that back marker caused a bit of an issue, or whether P2 has had a bit of a wobble. But we'll take that all day long. Six tenths, yeah. He must have had a bit of an issue then. That wasn't exactly a quick lap that I've put in there. Well, I know the pressures are up a bit, but the fuel load has dropped massively. I should be putting in quicker times than that. Oh dear. Sorry chat, I'm not very talkative, am I? I wasn't expecting to be in this position.
There's a slow car ahead.
This is what kings do. What, just ignore their subjects. It's another very poor lap. Still seems to be quicker than P2s. I think we're all having the same issues. Don't mess me up, mate. Where you going in the pits?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, I've already dropped them down a bit, ready for the pit stop plan. So I've taken them down by 4, I think I did. Because it's going to get warmer as well. So that should be enough. We've got a flashing fuel light, so we've got 2 laps left in us, which is pretty much about bang on. You're not the minions, David. When I stream, you're the most important thing. There's little point in me streaming and then sitting here and not saying anything. Got to engage with you guys that have given up a little bit of your time on a Friday evening to come and sit and watch me do this. I am concentrating. This is my concentrating face. Right, we have one more lap then, boys. Which takes us just over the 45-minute mark. Yeah, it is a long race. Longest solo race I've ever done, I can tell you. Hey, as long as you're getting paid, Angus, that's an absolute double bonus, that is. I do it most days with Rory's stream. I'm not watching it, I've just got my earbud in. I'm banging away on my laptop. It is, it's just Rory FM, I call him. What are you doing, my friend? Excuse me?
Car on the left.
Jeep.
Clear on the left.
You were worrying me then for a second. Oh no, Freddie.
No, stick this up. Box, box.
Alright, into the pits we go.
Sector 2.
Let's just take it nice and easy going in there. We don't want any unnecessary stop and goes, all that kind of rubbish. I couldn't have gone in there any slower. Right, change my tyres, nothing to fix. Fuel is fine. Right, let's go, chat. Let's just have a reasonable stop. Straight up, please. That's straight enough for me. Whew. all 39 still going. That's a sign of a good race. Yes, that was a good stint, Toby. If I can replicate and do that 3 more times.
Come on, let's go.
So they've all pitted at the same time as me. I always get track limits coming out the pits there, I don't know why. I think maybe I crossed that little line. Built a leader working a loop brake, yeah. Right, cold tyres, so let's just give ourselves a little bit of an easy out that. Not put any undue pressure on ourselves. Get those pressures up. And then think about beating that purple lap. P2's gained a little bit of time, so he possibly had a slightly better pit stop than me. P19 for Marley after the pit stops. Well done, Marley. That's good going, mate. Starting in the pits, that's not to be sniffed at. I know that Marley does some reasonable lap times around here. P16, oh, even better. Yes, I think as a rule, Marley's in the 145s. Oh, good man, Freddie. Is he still battling on, is he? His head hasn't got too much, has it? Freddie's a good lad. I do like Freddie. He's one of those blokes you just can't help but think that if you met him in a pub somewhere, you'd have a great night with him, you know. So tell him he's got my sympathies. Yeah, I don't know how he's getting on. Nobody's told me anything, Freddie. Right, with 5 seconds again to the chap behind. If we just keep pumping in those 45s, keep it nice and consistent. Yeah, they should be a bit better in. I just need to remember the next pit stop. We'll take them all down 4 clips. plus whatever adjustments I need to make for this stint. And the lefts look to be getting a bit high already. That could just be this section of the track. Hit the wall. Oh, and it was close. Whew. I must say, I'm very sweaty. Sat here with a hoodie on. Why I chose to do that, I'll never know. Up to 5.4 seconds to behind it. This is going fantastically well. No track warnings, no damage. No spins, kept it on the grey bit. Let's go, chap. Oh, that felt like a really good bus stop then. Go on, Marley. Please give it up before the bus stop. Please, 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 please. You're not going to panic.
Car on
Keep.
the left.
Well done, well done, well done. Oh. This is very sweaty work. I'm feeling it already. How Rory ever did 20 odd hours of the Nordschleife, I will never know. But look at this, we're nearly an hour done. Third of the way. Don't like this though, we're coming up against 3 back markers having a race. It was Nords on GT7, yeah, granted, which I think is probably not as exhausting as ACC is. But even so, whee. Thank you.
You're on the right.
Well, yeah, Nords on any game, yeah, you're right, Tom. I mean, he had the opportunity to pause it as well, he was only racing I say only racing the AI. So, you know, for toilet breaks and food breaks and stuff, he just paused the game, but I can't imagine what that was like. Big wavy blue flag there for you, mate. Don't you worry about it though, you just carry on. Just plod on doing what you're doing. Thank you.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I was a bit harsh on him then when I really. How's that gap going? 5.7, yes, we like that. That's 7.1. He's had a little hiccup again, hasn't he? That's that Porsche for you.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Thank you, mate. Hello, hello, Mike. Where's our man Jeff when all this is happening then? Yes, we're trying, Mike. We're doing alright. We're one stint down.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So we brought it home in P1 for the first pit stop. We qualified in P4. And a couple of reasonable overtakes and a little error from P1 gave us the lead. And we've just gradually, a tenth at a time, just extending that lead just a little bit. It's up to about 7 seconds now. Even though I'm not putting in the best lap times at the moment. Had to deal with a little bit of traffic. But as we know in sim racing, anything can happen at any moment. Why did I say that? The bladder's holding up alright, mate. I did empty myself before the race like a dog scenting a lamppost. Ooh. Went in there a little bit hot. So yeah, we're doing alright so far. We haven't wet ourselves. No cramp yet. Trying to keep flexing my foot as and when I can. And we've also got a purple lap there, Mike, you may notice. Got that during the first stint and nobody's beaten it since. Yes, Tone, anything can happen in the next half an hour. I think that came from Batman, didn't it? Mate. Mate.
Car on the
Mate.
right. Clear on the right.
Mate. Back up. Trying to, Mike, trying to.
Car on the right.
Jesus.
Clear on the right.
I always get nervous when I get anywhere near a back marker. You never know what they're going to do. Yes, Barry, I'm an alien. I'm a split 3 alien, that's what I am. RDP 17. What sort of lap times is he doing, Eric? Or Tone, whoever it was that left that message. Tone. Sorry, Eric, I've just seen your little message here. I'd hardly say cruising. I'm crapping myself a little bit every time I come into this bit of the track, because I know if it's going to go wrong, this is where it's going to happen.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I was in the 47, see? Well, we may well gradually reel him in. When I will, if I do lap Marley, I will be lording that over him for the next year and a half. Come on, Marley, do you remember that time at Watkins? Yeah, this is a valid point. I'm crapping every time, every single race. This has been another poor lap though from me. It's in the 46, isn't it? Tyre temp, tyre pressures are absolutely bang on though. So 4.6 it is. Not the way to let somebody through, is it? But it is, to be fair. I just don't like it like that. Oopsie! Oh, Freddie's had a nightmare of a race, mate. Let's not talk about Freddie. Let's talk about Pooh. Smashing it in P1. Yes, I've got to be careful what I say, Barry, haven't I? It would only take a momentary lapse of concentration and it's all over, so... Shut up, Poop. Stop talking. Is that, is that Daniel Merchant there from the Sim Cafe that's just giving me a little flash? Is it Daniel? It's the only merchant I can think of, and there's no other reason why that car would have given me a flash. I will remember that when I see him next and just say thank you very much. Ugh, that's scrappy. What are you doing, Beamer?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Back markers do have a strange way of getting out of the way, don't they? And making it look easy enough. That purple lap was around about lap 6 as well. But you know I like to do myself down, Fipsy, so let's remember this is split 3. My Elo is in the 1500s, and I think that my Elo would be much higher than that if I just raced at Watkins all the time. Marlin P16 and a Ferrari sandwich. No. Fipsy, don't pick on him too much. I'm surprised he hasn't popped in yet tonight. Herb, you were missed. What's Freddie apologising for? Alright. Well, we can't say it's his fault for me being in P1. That just doesn't work, does it? And that's all down to me. That's got nothing to do with Freddie. It was about 7 seconds last time I saw Pipsy. You know, we were only gently eking out tenths, so it won't be much more than that, maybe 8 seconds at a push. And yes, we're still hanging on, Angus. Nobody's taken that purple off me yet. Yeah, I know, poor old Freddie. I feel quite bad for him. I know how much he was looking forward to it. Is it 10 seconds on P2 now, is it? Lovely. Well, it's not much, but there's a lot to make up around this track. He's not catching up without me doing a poop. We've got a couple of hours yet. So there's still possibilities that may happen. I say a couple of hours, an hour and 40 minutes. Where did that time go? Almost halfway through. They're not exactly blistering lap times we're putting in here either. Sun rising up there, beautiful. I don't think it's that big a lead, Phipps.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I'm glad you think it's flown by time. Be nothing worse than getting a message from one of you guys saying it feels like it's been 6 hours. Yeah, alright, Phipps. You've only been here for 20 minutes. If it's dragging for you, I'm in terrible trouble. Doing it something like that, Eric, can I? Hello, Dan! I always like it when Dan pops into my stream. Feels like I've made it. Touche, Dan. He is an absolute lad, Angus. You got that right. Best shirts on the internet. Right, Mr. Rains, what are you going to do?
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
You're not going to move out of the way, are you? You've got P1 bearing down on you.
There's a slow car ahead.
Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Car on the left.
And you, Rains, get out of the way.
Left.
Thank you. That could have been much worse than it was. I haven't got any fancy shirts like Dan. Yes, Dan, we're smashing it, mate. P1, purple lap. We have not put a foot wrong. I need to put a caveat on that, Fitzy. It's king of Watkins, open brackets, lower splits, close brackets. Oh, I do believe we're coming up towards pit stop number 2. Tyre pressure's okay, so we've just got to drop those 4 kicks again, all round. No worries, Dan. Yeah, P2's had to get his way through all that stuff that I was trying to get through. I mean, it wasn't too bad for me, actually. They were all very courteous. Stint time, it says 9 minutes. Don't know why I went down to second gear there. I haven't done that the whole race.
Yellow flag, be careful, man. Slow car ahead.
Yeah, you're probably right, Phipps. Got to account for the daylight breaking and things warming up a little bit. So I think 2 more laps and then we'll pop into the pits. Drop the fuel down just a couple of laps as well. We'll have a bit of a cushion because we've got 48 minutes if we start to run out, so we'll drop that down by about 6 litres, I guess. That's 2 laps. That'll be about right.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Oh shit, I thought that shadow. Oh, that is a... Oh my god! I thought the first shadow was a car. Then I realised the second shadow was. Oh, he's pitting for a second time. P26. Oh, we've got P17 and P18 just ahead. Yeah, that was a close call, Flipsy. I didn't like that. Don't like this either. What are you up to, mate? Oh, he's had a bit of contact, has he? What's going on here? Oh, my video.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That wasn't helpful. Right.
We are at the halfway mark. Still a long way to go.
I haven't got time for a half-time showtime. And I would sing you a song. If I could sing. Right, into the pits we go. Right, same again. Nice and easy with a pit stop. I'd rather lose 2 seconds getting in there than get a drive through. A half-time break. Right. Pop that down one more. Just get this pit stop right, nothing silly. Engine off. Straight up. There we go. Well, gang. We're halfway there. Oh dear. I would say that we're smashing it so far. Jeff! I was talking about you earlier. Wondering where you were.
Come on, let go.
All hail the king! Open bracket. Of the lower splits, close bracket. We're halfway through, Jeff, and I don't mind telling you, I'm absolutely cream crackered. Hey, it's easier to push through, Jeff, when you're winning. The Jeff curse. Jeff's turned up. Oh no. That's the story of my LFM life, Barry. I just bounce between the splits. I'm up and down like a cardiogram. Is that the right word? An ECG. You know what I mean. Up and down like a prostitute's pants, as they say. Alright, the P2 has gained a few seconds again on the pit stop. Come on, mate.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Me neither, Barry. It's just a phrase I heard once. Is the rain stopped over there for him, Tone?
Car is exiting the pit.
Yes, they do, Phipps. Like this chap, for instance. You absolute donkey.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, Freddie's lap times will start getting quicker and quicker. RDP20, so I lapped him then. Have I lapped him without actually driving past him? And let's not mock. Let's all look forward to some really good fun community races over the next month with Jeff. That's what he likes to do anyway. He's been chasing 2K for the last 2 years. Let's just allow him a break. Yes, many community races, all different varieties. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and assume that you're going to get out of the way down here. Come on. Holding me up. Don't care, do you? Don't do it.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Harley P19. Well, this race is 3 times ELO as well, so if he can, I think he was door 11, wasn't he? So if he can get himself somewhere, even remotely close to that,
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
he'll be gaining some loads of yummy ELO. Well, I don't even want to think about what might happen to me if I carry this on. Commentator's curse, commentator's curse.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
That sun's becoming a bit of a pest at that corner. Oh. Yes, if this nonsense carries on, so... Oh, that was nice. I'll follow it up with rubbish again. Did that before. Just take myself by surprise when I get out the bus stop a bit quick. Oh! We've just broken our purple lap. Didn't even notice. Out of nowhere. Well done, Freddie. Well, I suppose the thing is for Freddie is if it was a massive pile-up, at least there's been other cars involved, isn't it? So it's not all over for him yet. Bossing it, Eric. Mado beat down. Hey, we've got an hour and 15 minutes to go yet. We all know that strange things can happen. I mean, I was hoping to do well in this race, but I certainly wasn't expecting anything like this. Oh, that's good, Tone. I mean, I think we've still got most of the runners in this race as well, haven't we? So at least everybody's been committed to the, you know, the full thing. Yeah, David. Oh, bless his heart. I love Freddie. Hey, Fibsy, it's not finished yet, mate. No, I don't think you were, Jeff. This is a much... a slightly more pleasant surprise for me than the one that you received. I think that's fair to say.
Yellow flag is centered. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Come on, my friend, I haven't flashed you. Just expecting you to do the right thing as we come along this straight. Going over there, eh?
Car on the left.
Forced me off the racing line, thanks for that. Dan, it's not a deliberate act, but you're probably quite close to the truth. You know, sandbagging suggests that I've deliberately gone out of my way to lose Elo. That's not the case. I'm just rubbish at every other track that exists. This is the only one that I'm any good at. And to be fair, the lap times I'm putting, I mean, a 45.1 is not exceptional, not really, not by any stretch. Oh, I thought he was coming with me up the hill then. I was going to start swearing. That's about the fourth time I've lapped him, I think. Uh-oh, Footsy's retracting messages. That's exactly it, David. You have hit the poopy nail on the head, mate. Oh. In comparison to my standard everywhere else, Dan, yes. But there's still plenty of guys in our community that are much quicker than me, probably yourself included. You know, I mean, Freddie's quicker than me, he's up in split 1. Pipsy is quicker than me around here. Sydney probably quicker than me. Jeff never races at Watkins, so I'm quicker than him. I reckon what it is when Rarish did my livery and wrote the King of Watkins on the back of my car, I think all the other drivers are so busy laughing that they just lose focus. Yeah, but Freddie's been in the rain, hasn't he, and he's had a damaged car and all that sort of stuff. Freddie's proved to me time and time again that he's a good half a second quicker than me. Come on, do the right thing. I would say your name, but I don't know what it is. I can't pronounce it. You're going that way. Good lad. Thank you very much. Used his indicator and everything. And I only know what that means because of our community races. Look at that. Do you not think that's a good thing though, Dan?
Yellow flag accepted.
I mean, that's the best drivers, so they should be challenged a bit. Really?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
All I know is that whenever I've been up in split 1, it's like being out of my depth in the swimming pool when I can't swim. Yeah, I mean, Tony, you're going to get pile-ups and stuff everywhere you go. You know, the one thing I do love about LFM is, as a general rule, I don't think anybody causes carnage deliberately. No, nobody deliberately runs into somebody else, well, with the exception of Jeff. But he waited until the race had finished. According to LFM, that still warrants a 28-day ban though, which seems a bit harsh to me. Yeah, exactly, Dan. It just seems a bit. I mean, I could run this fella ahead of me off the road, and I would get probably a 0.75 safety rating ban. You know, at worst I would get 3 days. And yet you do it when the race is all over and the results are sorted. Have a month off. Seems a little bit extreme. And Jeff's a Patreon. Well, he was. Yeah, I get that, Fipsy. And I know that, you know, the rule is the rule, isn't it? So you can't, you know, you can't sort of look at it and think differently. If you run into somebody deliberately, it's a 28-day ban, end of story. So yeah, I do get it. He's broken all his fingers. Yes, David, and quite right too. It is ungentlemanly conduct, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that if Jeff, I don't know if he's still listening, but if he had his time again, he'd probably do it again. Yeah, we want to hope that he didn't have high force feedback on. When I didn't actually see it, Fipsy, I saw the race, but I wasn't paying attention at the end. Jeff described it as a love tap. I'm assuming from what you're saying it was maybe a tad more aggressive than that. Oh, what's going on here?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Don't need that sort of action, do I? Whew. Yeah, you raise a good point, David. You know, he streams. He could have said I was talking to chat. I was looking at my chat. But then, as I understand it, he then well, he sent me the messages. He caught the fella talking about what happened in Bongo's Discord. And proceeded to wade in on him. So that probably helped the fella decide. I think he was asking everybody in Bongo Racing about how to file a report. Then Jeff came in calling him all the pillocks under the sun. They probably thought, I'm going to do it then. Poor old Jeff. But like I said to him earlier, it could be a positive thing. He can focus on his community races, which is what he loves doing. You guys love partaking in them.
Yellow flag.
So he can do all sorts of weird and wonderful things for the next 28 days. All different cars, different tracks, all that sort of stuff.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Yeah, you're right, David, the stunt. Nothing can be done about it now. Except laugh about it. Which is what most of us will do. I think Jeff would expect nothing less than absolute grief next time he's online. It's us lot ribbing him about it. In fact, I think he'd be a little bit disappointed if it didn't happen. Oh, 1 hour left, chat. Look at that. That's gone pretty quick, isn't it? Oh yeah, do it to me, alright. No doubt about that. Look at Poop go. We've got P10 ahead of me. So we've lapped everybody up to P10. That's quite an achievement. I've suggested exactly that, Fipsy. You know, I've suggested, like, you know, a one-make mini-league. You know, sort of the king of the Bentley and all of that sort of stuff. You know, or races around the north with a particular car and all. Now, there's so much you could do. So much you could do. And like you say, you'd love all of that. You guys. I mean, sadly, the community race is always a little bit late for me. Especially after I've been streaming. I've got a family that have got to know who I am this week. He would never do a Ferrari challenge. He hates the Ferrari. Too safe a car for Jeff for Ferrari. Yeah, anything like that, I think it'd be great fun. Well, he doesn't have to be giving out trophies and stuff. Yeah, anything like that. I mean, you're coming up with the ideas in chat, look, see, there's so much you could do. Jeff's all about his community, we know that. So yeah, he'll be wondering what LFM was in a couple of weeks. If it goes well with his community race, he may never go back, who knows. Yep. That's a bit random, me just going, yep. I was responding to your message then. I had it up to P17. Go on, mate. That's a hell of a position to be in from a pit start. Right, come on boys, you're going to slow me up terribly here. I know you're racing and all that, but...
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Right, you two aren't in a race, so I expect a bit of common courtesy here, please. Oh, you're just going to cut right across in front of P1. You carry on there, sir.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, just shit this out. Yeah, poop myself, Marcy. Excuse my French. But I absolutely thought that he was coming straight up my back end then. It did come in like a Jeffin ball. Yeah. Ooh.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Huh. Yeah, it's not a nice image, is it? Jeff in his pants. Swinging around on a wrecking ball. Right, come on, Mr. Black Marker.
Car
You.
on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh. Right, we're putting in some pretty lousy lap times here. Have anybody got any idea what our lead is like over P2? So I wouldn't like to think I'm giving any unnecessary time back, but my lap times have dropped right off. I feel like I'm just going through emotions at the minute. Oh yes, I can do that, can't I? Good thinking, Footsie. "21 seconds? 21 seconds to go." We'll take that. Yes, so not that we'll need it. We've got a pit stop coming up in 3 minutes. Take the bag of sand out of the boot. That's my litter tray. Harley pitting? Oh yeah, that's right. He got a 48-minute stint, so he wants to be hopeful that it doesn't go an extra lap. Toby, P2 is 21 seconds back. We just checked, so we've got lots and lots of room to play with. Car 39, that's not Marley, is it? He's not just picked himself out of drive-through. Or stop and go. P6 and P7 there with a little coming together. There may be trouble ahead. This never works out well, too wide. Well done. Very sensible backing out. Harley P21 after his stop. That's alright, he's got all the other stops to go, so he'll still be up there, sort of 16, 17. I was contemplating pitting then, but he made my mind up for me. I didn't want to get involved in these guys having their race. So I've gone down the 6 clicks that we went down before. I'd make it just 5 actually.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Slow car ahead.
You absolute donut, what are you doing?
Car on the left.
Get out of my
Clear on the
way.
left.
Oh no, Marley! Do we need to take any fuel off? Just a little bit. We'll leave ourselves a bit spare. We don't have to be that precious about it. As we all done, fuel's done, tyres are done. Let's get ourselves in the pits for the very last time.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Whoa! Well, chat. Another very safe pit stop. No speeding, straight up. You're ready. Starting to feel like I need a wee. But we can hang on for 42 minutes. This has gone ridiculously well so far. Yes, Toby, easy sprint race. I'm starting to feel the fact it's been 3 hours. You know, or 2 hours and 15 minutes. I've got to be honest. The old eyes are starting to hurt a little bit. But we can get through to the rest of it, towards the end of it on adrenaline. We're potentially bringing home a P1 in a 3-hour race.
Clear on the left.
Don't you mind me, mate, I'm just the leader of the race.
Yellow flag in sector.
Good evening, Dargo. Yes, doing exceptionally well. I think that we are... Oh, there you go. We are in P1, so P1 just pitted. So 2 hours and 15 minutes in, or 2 hours and 20 minutes in. We are P1. And to be fair, Dargo, we haven't put a foot wrong. We've not had an off track. We've got a purple lap. I am delighted with the way things have gone. I'm starting to struggle a bit. My eyes are starting to hurt, which is not something I was anticipating. I was expecting needing a wee or getting cramped to be my biggest issues. And now I've said it, Tone, yeah, you're right. Shut up, Poop, stop talking. Again, that 21-second gap we had is down to 15. Not quite sure how they've managed to reduce it that much during the pit stop. The pit stops haven't been that bad. Unless they're not changing tyres. Would have thought that's a very illogical thing. Tyres are never lasting an hour and a half, are they? Marley back to P16. I can't believe I've not even come across Marley at any point on the track. Yeah, possibly Dyro, possibly no tyres, but I don't see the benefit in that. You know, because for the last half an hour of this race, they're going to be losing 2 seconds a lap. Been there, tried that. Well, chat, this is just a relax and a gentle cruise to the finish. No need to be taking any major risks of any sort. We don't have to be banging in the low 145s. 146s will work out fine, I'm sure. Freddie out to P32. Go on, Freddie. Beat that door number. Whoop. Well, a big thank you to all of you guys that have stuck with me for the whole 3 hours of this, or 2.5 hours so far. Have I considered retiring the car? Nah. I am slogging the guts out of this thing. Angus, we're smashing it, mate. Absolutely smashing it. We have not looked like relinquishing the lead since we got it. In all honesty. We even took a little bit off of our own purple lap at one point. And right now, we're just cruising, really. Just soaking it up. Just waving at the grandstands, let us go past. Hello, thanks for coming. Marley back out to P14. Go on, Marley. That's my man Freddie. Is he still proud of me, is he? Hello, Dave. Yeah, around about 20 seconds or so, I think, Dave. So we're only one incident away from from him catching up, but dare I say it, we've done 2.5 hours now of pretty impeccable racing. We've got no off tracks, no track warnings. A couple of little off tracks just coming out the pits, but that's it. We had a couple of little scares for some back markers. But other than that, it's been pretty steady stuff. Marley's just been spun again. I bet he's screaming.
Car on the left. Me
See-
on the left.
"28 seconds, okay. Any particular reason why it needs to be 28 seconds, Dave?" Is 21 not enough? Oh, 28 is the theme of the... Oh, yeah. I've got you. Yeah, sorry, mate. Took me a minute to cotton on. That was a very lazy bus stop, that was. Oh. No, we qualified in P4. And we had the first 2 or 3 laps was quite good. The top 4 were pulling away from everybody else. And I felt like P3 was holding me up a bit. So I managed to zip past him at T1. I think I did a similar move, I think, on the chap that was P2. And then P1 kept making little mistakes. He made one mistake too often. So we slipped past him, took P1. That was probably around about lap 10-ish, something like that. And we've hung on to the lead ever since. And that was all she wrote, David. Feel like I've hit the wall a little bit. So I'm thinking 2.5 hours in the rig is pretty much optimum. I feel like the last half an hour is going to be tough. I don't know how Freddie and Marley are feeling. And of course it's the same for everybody else as well. E9's in the 145s, I'm poodling around in the 146s. All those years of training. I haven't trained myself to do 3 hours in the rig before. Go on, Eric. Freddie's cheering for me. That keeps me going. Oh, you could argue that Marley's had a better race than I have. We started in the pits, I think there was 36 cars in this race. So he's made up over 20 positions. Go on, Marley. "18 seconds back to P2. Hey, Cynic, 18 seconds is not much. Yeah, so Marley's been, he's been spun a couple of times, hasn't he? Probably had some damage to fix as well. Yes, 25 minutes sprint race, that's all that's left. You got that, Toby, you're right. I've got it. I've got this covered. Come on. I'll say it's awesome, Cynic. I'm absolutely buzzing on the inside. I may not look like it on the outside.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I mean, I always knew that I was a little bit quicker than my elo suggested about this track. My elo's probably about right for all the other tracks. But for some reason I'm just a bit quick around here. But I certainly wasn't expecting this. I was thinking a podium might be nice. Absolutely a cold beer. I've got some in the fridge lined up. I might even go one step further than that and have myself a vodka with some bit of ice in it.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful.
Slow car ahead, yellow flag. But that makes me nervous. Where is he? I think that's him. Oh, Jesus. Another little bit of poop came out. Whew. Yeah, David, that was close. I didn't like that. Sort of appeared out of nowhere. Don't mind me, P29. Oh. Love that. Good use of the indicator, mate. Well done. If I had hazard lights, I'd give them a flash. Pay that for you. Oh no, I don't want yellow flags. It's alright, yellow flag's gone. Worry over.
Yellow flag in sector 2. There's a
Nearly
car
run
in
out of
front
coke.
you, watch out.
Oh, chat, you're starting to ache a bit as well. What a slog this has been. It may look like that, Eric, but yes, Toby, I know I've got a team behind me. Just got 17 minutes just to make sure I don't make any silly mistakes. Oh, bless you, Toby. What time is it with you now? Don't be late leaving work on my account. Yep, still hanging on to it, Angus. So you should have finished work 20 minutes ago, Toby. You're the mad lad. We're still holding at 19 seconds back to P2. Yeah, thank you, Toby. There's no need for that. It's a bit of a shame, isn't it, in LFM and ACC races, you don't get that end of race animation like you do on GT7. It'd be nice to see your virtual self stood on a podium, popping some champers. Keep an eye on that time behind us, make sure we're not giving up any of that. Quite happy just to limp round behind these boys. Yeah, 19, that'll do. Better leave it on that screen. Toby, America is ginormous. You gotta remember, most of us live in the little old UK, tiny little island. It takes about 6 hours to get from one end to the other. Maybe 7 or 8 at a push, if you're driving. About 2 hours in a plane. And that's the entire country done. Manx back straight. It's all well and go. It's all going. No, I can't speak, but it's all going well so far, mate. Look at me, two Americans in the chat that have gone truly international. See it, I've broken the internet. Isn't the internet an amazing thing? I can be sat here playing a racing game. Got 2 gentlemen in the States watching exactly what I'm doing, with all of a 5-second delay. Quite incredible, really. I say that only because I'm old. "11 minutes left. We're nearly there. Can you believe it? 3 hours. Hello, what's going on ahead of me here? There's some crazy man. What are you doing, crazy man? Oh my good God, what was that? Somebody's getting reported. That could have been very bad, Eric. You're quite right. Yeah, it's nice, Toby, isn't it? I think they were probably behind Marley time. But that was it was quite the driving from somebody. Oh, P7 flashing his lights at me. Are you not tired, P7? I'm absolutely shattered. Let's see how much damage that caused. Getting stuck behind. Down to 15 seconds to P2. "10 minutes. We've got this." When P7 gets behind me, I'll let him go. It's all about just getting to the end now. I've got a 15-second lead. Give it the turds again. There's no need, Angus. We need to keep it safe. Keep it safe, keep it sensible. We're not giving up 15 seconds in the space of 8 minutes unless we completely balls it up. I think Angus's surname would suggest that he might be. It's Bouchard. Though Angus sounds very Celtic, very Scottish.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
There you go, mate. You crack on with your race. German, Scottish, Irish and Portuguese, blimey. Almost human. I myself, I am 50% English, 25% Scottish, 25% Welsh. Even though my surname would suggest very differently. I've got quite an interesting story about my surname. Is that my father was actually, his surname was Wyatt, but he was a bit of a toe rag, as we like to call him. You know, a bit of a naughty boy when he was younger. So, in his attempts to evade captivity, he changed his surname to Malo, which I believe means off, as in rotten. So, you know, your vegetables have gone off in Spanish, I think. So I am actually the first actual generation of Malo. So that's a little interesting fact for you. I say interesting. Let me rephrase that. There's a little fact for you. He actually chose that name because he wrote a book. was never a bestseller or anything like that. But he used Malo as a pseudonym for his book, and he liked it. So he thought he'd change his name through Depot and all the rest of it, so that he could go and start his new life of non-crime. Yeah, we deliver here, Toby. Alright, what's going on here then, boys? Let's not be silly, eh? Oh, that was silly. Jesus. Well, I never have either, Dargo, but my dad did. And we are descendants of family known as the Wyatts of Kent, I think. And we're related to the last person ever to be hung, drawn and quartered in the UK. What are you doing, Beamer? Go away.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. Johnny Dodgy. Dave's half Spanish, there you go. Oh, a distant relationship with Basil Rathbone. Oh, I love all these connections. Well, I suppose my claim to fame really is my second cousin, which is part of my Welsh side, Rod Evans, was the original lead singer of Deep Purple before Ian Gillan. So the song Hush that is quite famous from Deep Purple, that was his. He wrote that and performed it and everything else, so that's my little claim to fame. My distant link and grasp at something substantial in my life. Get around the corner, come on, Poops. Ah, yes, because you're a Muso Angus, aren't you? That would make sense. Eric is an absolute out-and-out Dutchie. And yes, Angus, Hush is a banger. Thanks, Jay. We are just about to start our final lap, I believe. Which has worked out perfectly for Marley.
Right, mate. This is our last lap and you're the leader. Keep it together.
So that should be Marley not threatening his stint timer. Shouldn't get any penalties. But look at this, chat. We don't need no yellow flag disasters and concerns on the last lap. Well done, mate. So, after 3 hours, I have to say, an exceptionally quick 3 hours, we are going to bring home a P1. Because I can tell you one thing for nothing, we're not going to cock it up from here. We've got a 13-second lead to P2. We're going to limp it around the last few corners. P1, baby. You got it, you know.
There's a slow car ahead.
Absolutely. If this doesn't deserve a like, guys, I don't know what does. He's letting me pass. He clearly doesn't want to do another lap. There it is, chat. God, I ache.
Excellent job, man.
I'm aching like a madman. My bladder is exploding. But we've done it. Oh. Get in. Oh, I don't mind saying it myself, but that was exceptional. 3 hours around any track without putting a foot wrong has got to be... Oh, no. I'm looking down the list there. Look, Marley's got a drive through. What's happened there? Freddie's cheering. Go on, Freddie. We jump into this chat. Oh, I'm glad about that, Eric. I'm just going to jump in and go, get in big capital letters. But then it would help if I could hear him, wouldn't it? Stick my bud in. I beat you 2x in it. Thank you very much, guys, for all the GGs. He sounds over the moon. Bless his heart. Oh, thank you, Ian. Yes, amazing. Are we thinking it, Toby, a 300 plus elo jump? Would it be? It might be. Is that 100 laps, David? Yes, Toby, that's the most pleasing thing I think about this. It's just the... It was just a fault. It was a faultless drive. You know, I didn't put a foot wrong. And nobody's more surprised about that than me. Who's this? Philip and Eck thanking me or saying well done. Why aren't you subscribed? Oh, right. So let's have a little look at, see if LFM was updated with the results. Nothing yet. So we are 1574. Still 1574. I'll be back in a minute. I've got to go for a wee. Give me 2 seconds, chat, and I'll come back and update you on the Elo situation. Right, we're back, chat. Now let's see. Quick refresh. Oh, it still hasn't updated. It probably won't actually. It probably won't update till the next race. Plus 235. Is that what I've got, Eric? Go on. Now, what I haven't told you is there's another one. Starts at 10 o'clock. I've just signed up for. Not a chance. Not a chance. Marcus looked it up for me. Good man, Marcus. Good man. Right, on that note, chap, I've just spoken to Mini Poop. I've told him I won my race. First thing he said is, where's the money? I don't know what he thought I was doing. So I'm going to go and reward myself with, I think it's quite late at night, so I'm going to reward myself with a vodka, Coke, nice ice in it, nice, cool and refreshing. Grab myself a bite to eat. I think there's some cold pizza downstairs. And then digest that I've just done 3 hours of a race without wetting myself, without getting cramp, without an off track, without any contact of any sort. Absolutely, I'm going to give myself a big pat on the back. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to say a big thank. And the other thing is the stream didn't crash at any point either, which is amazing. So thank you very much to each and every one of you that came in, whether you popped in for 2 minutes or whether you were here for the whole 3 hours. Thank you very, very, very much. It's so much better when they've got people in here, as I always say. And I do this stuff so that you've got something to do in your evenings. It's not so that I've got something to do. I'd find the racing quite boring if I was doing it on my own. So thank you, as always. Next one is tomorrow night, of course. We've got the Sim Cafe league race, the first arms at where is it? I can't remember. Barcelona. So that's tomorrow night from around about 8 o'clock-ish. I'll stick a notification on the stream so that you're all aware what time it starts. I'll start about 8:05 after the debrief. So that'll be a couple of hours of that. Yes, Marley, thank you, mate, and well done to you. Apart from the drive-through at the end, what happened there? Was that going outside your stint timer? Because I know somebody told me you pitted around about 47.5 minutes. And I wondered if it was going to be a bit close. But even so, you've got P18, mate, starting from the pits. Still pretty good going, Marley, and you've had a couple of knocks on the way as well. You've probably had a more interesting race than I've had, to be fair. You know, I just seemed to get out in the front and then just held this, only won by 13 seconds, but, you know, just held this lead for the entire race. It was great. You know, so anyway, thanks again, everybody. I will speak to you all soon. Hopefully see some of you tomorrow night for the Sim Cafe race. Car 34 was a mare. I can't remember who was a mare and who wasn't. I saw some stuff, I can tell you. Yes, so thank you, boys and girls. Thank you for popping in, and all the rest of it. And I will catch you tomorrow. I'm going to go drink. So, see you tomorrow evening. Thanks, everyone.